Shalom, shalom, shalom. Want to give all praises and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rekah Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the arguing that's listening to truth on Kudin Raw. Waking Lek, come to third, come out, Bar. And the topic is, we have the name of Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai, and names of Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai are written in the foreheads of the Lek. Alright, and having a name is part of our salvation. Alright, because the Heavenly Father wants us to call upon His name. Alright, call upon His name, especially when we need Him. You know, you always got to call upon name. Not only time you need Him, but especially the times that we come in there, we're gonna need protection in the hedge. Alright, they're gonna be persecuting the church. Alright, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So we need Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai. So to tell your congregation that we don't have the name is an oxymoron, is a lie. And it's just showing you that Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai is not dealing with these men. Alright, because as say that you're a prophet, a leader, alright, the Lord said that He revealed His secrets unto the servants, the prophets, man. Alright, to say that if you're saying that the Lord is dealing with you, the Lord said the mystery is the name. Because the mystery is also our identity. If you remember who we are, that we are the sons of the living power, that we Yahawah, He is the Prince of Power. There comes a name with us knowing that we are Israelites, that we acknowledging that we're Israelites, that we are waking up to our nationality, our heritage. So Amos 3:7, surely the Lord of God will not do nothing, but He will reveal His secrets unto His servants, the prophets. The Lord is always revealing His secrets, alright, to the servant of prophet. And the name, alright, because not everybody knows the name Yahawah. Yahawah means Yahawah. Yahawah means exists, He is. Alright, who you can call God or Jehovah. Yahawashi, who we can call Jesus Christ. His name means He saves, He delivers. Not everybody is giving the spirit and the faith to believe upon those names and trust in those names. Even if you have people that call upon the name of Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai, but it's not in sincerity, it's not in truth. Alright, so I'm going to get Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30:4. Who have ascended up to heaven, or descended? Who have gathered the wind in his garment? Who have gathered who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have gathered the wind in his fist? Who have bound the waters in his garment? Who have established all the ends of the earth? What is His name, and what is His son's name, if thou can tell? So what is His name? Alright, we can say His name is Yahawah. Alright, Yahawah means He exists. Bahasham in the name. Yahawashi, He saves, He delivers. Alright, a lot of people don't know these names. These people, especially those that know they're Israelites and not call on God and Jesus Christ. Jesus Christos, or Jesus Christ, but that is how you say Jesus Christ. Alright, these different languages. God, Most High. But you know His true name. Why? Because the Heavenly Father revealed His secrets to the servants of the prophet. He has a name. Why? Because there's only one name given under heaven that we may cause to be saved, man. But the Lord knows this, man. They believe that the Lord don't rule in the kingdom of man. Like, everything is just happening on its own course, and not knowing that all this is by Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai, and the Father says these things from the beginning. So Acts 4:12, either is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given amongst men whereby you must be saved, and the only name is Yahawah Bashim Al-Shai. That's the name. And the elect is going to have it. It's going to be written in our foreheads in Revelation 14. We'll grab that later. Alright, the elect, their whole world, their whole life is circled or centered around Yahawah Bahasham outside. Alright? Proverbs, to the point, Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower to the righteous. Right, and the righteous run into it, and it's safe. So it's a safe tower, the name. So if you don't have the name, you're not righteous. You don't believe in the name in truth and sincerity, and faith, you're not the righteous. You're not showing the attributes of the righteous. The righteous run into the name of Yahawashi as a safe tower. That's our haven, that's our protection. Alright, and you gotta understand, the Heavenly Father ruled in the kingdom of man, so the Heavenly Father knew that we was gonna lose our heritage, be discontinued from our heritage, but at the same place that where we would say that we are not the children of the Most High, same place, we are the sons of the living power, Hosea, man. So all that was prophecy, all this was sanctioned and performed by Yahawah Bahasham outside. Alright? So go to Zechariah 3. Zechariah, Zephaniah. I read that one Zephaniah first, and then I go to Zechariah. Zephaniah 3, 3 and 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, the Lashmakadas, alright, holy tongue, alright, pure language, that they may call upon the name of the Lord and serve him with one consent. Who's going to serve him with one consent? The elect, the house of David. So the Lord said he's going to give us a pure language, our language, the language of Canaan, our ancient Hebrew that we call upon the name of Yahawah. Yahawah is ancient Hebrew. Alright, Yahawashi is ancient Hebrew. Alright, and we see it now. We're seeing the Lord giving us the pure language so we can call upon his name in one consent. Alright, and that's what we're doing. So if a person said we don't have the name, it just shows you that Yahawah is not dealing with that person. Alright, he's a false prophet. Okay? Now we go to Zechariah 13. It says that the elect is going to call upon his name. Alright, especially when all hell breaks loose. Alright, in their deliverance from the intercontinental ballistic mission. It's being shot down and they're being delivered. Alright, and before that, through Jacob's trouble, and before that. Zechariah 13 and 9, and I will bring the third part, the 1/3, out of Babylon, great America. 1/3 is Babylon. The 2/3 is going to be destroyed in Babylon. That's America. Israel. Fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call upon my name, so we know the name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So proving that we're gonna have the name. We're gonna be calling upon him, and he's gonna hear us. He's gonna actually hear us. Why? Because we calling on the actual name. On the actual name of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Let me go to Baruch, the 2nd chapter. Baruch 2 and 30 or 29, 30. If I knew that they would not hear me, because they are stiff-necked people. Speaking of the Israelites people, but in the land of their captivities and latter end. Alright, in days that we in, they shall remember themselves. Remember that they're Israelites, that they are the sons of the living power. And shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I gave them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. So in the land of our captivity, we're going to be thinking upon the names of Yahawashi. We're going to be calling upon the names of Yahawashi. Alright? And I mentioned Revelations 14. That's part of the salvation. It's the mark. Alright? The mark of exemption is having the name. Having the name of Yahawashi, just as in ancient Egypt, we had to put the blood of the lamb upon our doorposts, and the death angel would pass over. Alright, so that blood now it represents Yahawashi, the lamb. But now it's on our foreheads, it's in our mind. Alright, and that's the name. Also gives it to Revelations 14:1, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood upon Mount Zion. That lamb is Yahawashi, who you can call Jesus Christ, and with him 144,000, the government body of Israel, having their father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice, see the name written in their forehead, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as a voice of great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. See, only the 144,000 knows that song, the doctrine, 100% truth. Alright, that one song, one heart, one mind, one sound. Alright, only the elect. That's why when we're harping onto these people, they're not dancing. Alright, because they don't know the tune. Alright, because they're not giving, they're not of Yahawashi. They say, my sheep shall hear my voice. See, they're not the sheep of Yahawashi. Alright? And that is Ezekiel 94. So we're going to name 144,000 have the name of the Lord in their heart and their mind. We'll go to Ezekiel 94 really quick. We're going to end the death of the Spirit of Bahasham. Ezekiel 94. And the Lord said to me, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, as the people before us a place, and set a mark, the wad, upon the forehead of all the men that saw it, and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof. Alright? Going to the same thing as that mark, that name. Alright? Mark of exemption. And the men that exempted in that day are those that are silent, crying for all the abominations that done in the midst thereof, those that are standing against the workers of iniquity, the evildoers, man. And keeping the laws, the statutes, commandments to the best of the ability. Actually, when they fall, asking the Lord to forgive them, repenting, being brotherly, doing the will of Yahawashi. So look, quick lesson, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rekakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a millstone, and salutations to all the arching that is the truth, Arkanara, waking leg, and the third command, Shalom, Shalom.